Hello and welcome to our Nigerian viewers and viewers across the world. This is Galaxy TV News. Let's check out what's in the pipeline for you at this time. House of Representatives summons Group Managing Director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, Mele Kyari, to appear before it by Wednesday. Plus tonight, Inspector General of Police Alkali Baba Usman commends security efforts and improvement in the South, South and Southeast regions. And outside Nigeria, Taliban rejects extension of U.S. evacuation mission from Afghanistan. We have details in just a moment. And now, wherever you're watching from around the world, we are live from our headquarters here in Lagos, Nigeria. I am Kelly Egiga. On our first story tonight, let's begin with the Green Chambers, as the House of Representatives on Monday asked the Group Managing Director of the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, Mele Kyari, to appear before it Committee on Finance unfailingly by Wednesday. The summons was in response to non-appearance of Kyari, who had been invited to brief the House Committee on Finance on MTEV. Speaking during Monday's meeting of the committee, which was to deliberate on MTEV, rejected representation of the NNPC MD, saying it will take presentation from any official other than the MD.
In Nigeria or out of Nigeria?
He's in Nigeria, sir.
So if he's writing a letter to National Assembly, he cannot sign directly by himself. He has to ask somebody to sign for him. Your appearance will not be taken today. We have to, the GMD NNPC should appear before us on Wednesday. On Wednesday, 11 a.m.
Excuse this representative and allow GMD himself to appear before us tomorrow, if possible, or if possible today.
Now, the lawmakers also rejected the proposed 1.3 trillion revenue projected by the Nigeria Customs Service for the 2022 fiscal year.
Budget of 1.678 trillion. When the CG was complaining, I told him that I heard from the CBN governor saying that Naira will be devalued soon, and now it's even devalued. So you should look at the value of the Naira that is going down and give upward review.
The Customs Service in the first half of 2021 generated a total of 1.2 trillion Naira to the federal government coffers, as against the 1.4 trillion Naira projected for the whole year. And now to the Red Chambers. The Senate President, Ahmed Lawan, has tasked parliamentary staff to improve in their professionalism and technical skills to support the lawmakers in delivering their statutory mandate. Lawan, who was represented by Senator Philip Aduda, made the charge Monday at the capacity building workshop for staff of the National Assembly, organized by the National Institute for Legislative and Democratic Studies in Abuja.
It is one thing to be trained and have understanding, and another thing to understand but unable to apply it. This often comes through reluctance or the absence of commitment, but I'm confident we are a different class of participants and shall find the balance between concept and implementation.
The clerk of the National Assembly, Ojo Olatunde, who was represented by the workshop, advised the participants to see the training as an opportunity to upgrade their capabilities to take the National Assembly to the next level of robust development. Meanwhile, the director of the Institute, Professor Abubakar Sulaiman, in his remarks said the workshop is geared towards improving the capacity and knowledge base of the staff of the National Assembly.
The Senate, which is the highest legislative partner in Nigerian representative democracy, needs to continuously respond to rising expectations of its constituents in order to be on top of its constitutional functions of representation, lawmaking, and other oversight duties.
Made the need for training of staff even more necessary to ensure smooth operations of the Assembly, particularly in core legislative areas such as chamber operations, management of plenary and committee activities, legislative research, public policy, budget analysis and monitoring, as well as leadership skills.
The workshop was for staff of the Parliament of grade level 15 to 17 ahead of resumption of the National Assembly on September 14. And now to security stories into the south and southeast region, where the Inspector General of Police, Usman Akali Baba, says despite the security challenges in the country, there is a general improvement in the security situation in the south and southeast regions. The IGP made the disclosure at the police headquarters in Asaba, the Delta State capital, during his maiden working visit to the State Command to ascertain their level of preparedness in crime fighting. Usman was once the State Police Commissioner, was accompanied by senior police officers as well as divisional police officers from the 25 local government areas of the state. Following questions from newsmen, the IGP stressed that the working synergy with the military and other security agencies is yielding the desired result in reducing crimes and criminality.
We have the level of crime dwindling to some extent. We have some recipe in the southeast, south. Generally, there is small improvement. However, if you go to situations in North Central, we have challenges that we are trying to surmount anyway.
Addressing officers and men of the State Police Command, the Nigerian Police Boss cautioned against the spillover of agitations by members of the proscribed indigenous people of Biafra IPOB as the Delta Police Commissioner Muhammad Ali spoke of the command's achievement.
So there are spillovers of agitations for a long time, either agitations or demonstrations or whatever that happens in Onitsha. And it spills over to Delta, particularly Assam. And that is why you need to be prepared, just like the other eastern states who I have spoken to.
Some of our modest achievements are as follows. The command has no doubt recorded a lot of successes through synergy with other security agencies and local vigilantes in the face of prevalent crimes like cultism, kidnapping, murder, armed robbery, headers, farmers' clashes, and of course land grabbing.
As part of his working visit, the IGP is expected to visit neighboring Edo State in creating awareness of the need for useful information in tackling crimes in the country. You're watching the news on Galaxy TV. Let's take a moment and be back with more reports. Join us again. You're watching the news on Galaxy TV, and we absolutely appreciate it. Now, for more updates and latest news, visit our website at www.galaxytvonline.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/Galaxy TV Nigeria. You can follow or interact with us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/Galaxy TV. Don't forget to follow and tag us on our Instagram page at Official Galaxy TV. If you have breaking news around you, you can avail our eyewitness feature via WhatsApp Simply Share Story by sending short clips or videos of the news on 0818 666 669. Our social media platforms are user-friendly and can always accommodate your live update and comment. Let's stay with security stories and still in the Niger Delta region, as it was a cheerful moment at the residence of the Secretary to the Government of Bayelsa State, Friday Benson, in Yenagoa, the Bayelsa State capital, as elated relatives and friends gathered to celebrate the release of his mother, Madam Bettina Benson, who was abducted on the 20th of July. The 80-year-old mother of the former speaker spent over a month in the hands of her kidnappers before reuniting with her family. Confirming her release, Commissioner of Police in that state said the command synergized with other security agencies for the octogenarian to regain her freedom. On his part, the elated SSG commended security operatives for rescuing his mother alive.
It was through the collaborative effort of all the security agencies in the state. We worked together in synergy and were able to pick some of the people who were behind the kidnapping.
Mama was actually abducted on the 20th of last month, and since then I've been worried, and I've been here and there working with the security people, and today I can categorically say Mama is back to the house, and I'm happy over that.
Meantime, the Ibadan Zonal Commander of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has arrested 37 suspected internet fraudsters. The suspects were arrested in Ibadan and Oyo town following intelligence of their alleged involvement in internet fraud. The suspects, according to the head media and publicity of the anti-graft agency, Wilson Uwujaren, would be charged to court as investigations are concluded. Now, as the resident doctors' strike enters day 22, the chairman of the Nigerian Medical Association of Lagos, Dr. Adetunji Adeneko, says the reason why the resident doctors' strike is still ongoing is because the union does not trust the federal government. He said that it is the reason why they refused to sign the MOU over the weekend, adding that when agreements are signed, the federal government hardly keeps to their part due to lack of sincerity, highlighting that the National Union of the Resident Doctors refused to sign the MOU, citing the government's decision to institute a court action over the strike. He affirmed that if the government is sincere, they ought to have begun sorting out the grievances of the striking resident doctors.
What I see as a current issue is trust. And I believe that if government is sincere, all the time that the Nigerian Association of Residents have been on strike, you could have started sorting some of those issues without even calling them for meetings. You know what the issue is. It has to be a breakdown of trust between memorandum of understanding, memorandum of action. So I feel that what the federal government should have done, if they are serious, what needs to be done is to make those payments of salaries that are being owed, to make those payments for the residency training program and exam fees. And I think by then people will see that there's just some level of sincerity.
Meanwhile, speaking to Galaxy's Valerie Choma, Dr. Adetunji emphasized that the brain drain of medical professionals in the country has been very high, and it would continue to get worse if the government continues to take doctors for granted. He further appealed to government to do the needful by meeting the demands of the doctors so that the industrial actions can be called off in no time.
A lot of doctors are leaving. It's not leaving out the senior ones. I'm laughing because we are holding on. Some of us are still holding on. We have to keep holding on. But I'm telling you, those who were holding on as at 5 years ago, 3 years ago, some of them have left. So indirectly, I'm saying that even those that are saying we are holding on now, you never can say if things continues to go like this. We are not happy, and as it is, we keep rendering because humanity is what we swore to serve.
And now let's take you to Ogun State, where the state government on Monday says it has evacuated stranded indigents who are students of the University of Jos following the killings in Plateau State. Galaxy TV News reports that the management of the University of Jos had suspended the ongoing second semester examinations for the 2019-2020 academic session following recent killings in some parts of Jos. At least 4 students have also been reportedly lost to the attacks. The Special Assistant to Ogun State Governor on Student Affairs, Aziz Adeyemi in Abeokuta, told newsmen that Governor Dapo Abiodun had ordered the evacuation of students who are indigents of Ogun State. Also speaking with newsmen, the NAOS President Oluwagbemi Ogunrobi said the state officials had already evacuated close to 80 students and some core members who are indigents of the state from the troubled areas.
At first, the exact figure was 80. At first it was 50, later 52, but as at the last time we talked, it was 80. But then they said some core members are also joining. They said, good, 80 students for 2 buses, and they actually contested for 2 buses for the 80 students. But then the government gave them 5 buses. So with 5 buses, I'm very sure everybody will be moved out of the place.
Let's stay in Ogun State for a moment, as the state chapter of the National Association of Nigerian Students (NANS) has told Governor Dapo Abiodun to appoint a substantive rector for the Moshood Abiola Polytechnic, Mapole, Abeokuta. At the press briefing in Abeokuta, Ogun NANS chairman Damilola Simeon charged the governor to do the needful by giving Mapole a befitting rector. Galaxy TV News reports that Mapole is presently being run by Dr. Adeoye Odedeji, who was appointed by the governor as the acting rector in December 2019. The state government was said to have conducted interviews for candidates interested in becoming the rector of the foremost Ogun Polytechnic. However, government has not taken a decision on who becomes the substantive head of the Polytechnic, even as different groups lobby for preferred candidates. Simeon alarmed that the delay in choosing a substantive rector was hampering the development of the academic institution.
We want to warn that due process be followed in the appointment of the rector. We are aware that some people are running around to influence the process for their selfish and personal interest.
And away from Ogun State, Governor Samuel Otom of Benue State was at the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC) office in Guma local government area of the state, where he revalidated his voter's card at the new polling unit. The governor was also joined by his wife, Dr. Eunice Otom. Both carried out the revalidation exercise. Governor Otom, after the exercise, said they were there to perform their civic duties and urged others to do same, saying those who had not attained the age of 18 during previous exercises could now explore the opportunity. He noted that these would afford them the opportunity to vote their preferred candidates and leaders of their choice at all levels, as those who had registered before could also confirm their registration status in the ongoing exercise. In Ondo State, Governor Rotimi Akeredolu has described his victory from the Election Petition Tribunal to the Supreme Court as one of the many miracles of God in his life over the years. Governor Akeredolu will lead eminent citizens of the state and other dignitaries across the country to a Thanksgiving service on Sunday, noted that he owed his victory at the Apex Court to God Almighty, while thanking the people of the state who voted him overwhelmingly in the October 10, 2020 governorship elections. The governor said that Thanksgiving was a fulfillment of his pledge to God. In his sermon, the Bishop of Owo Anglican Diocese, Right Reverend Stephen Fagbemi, who spoke on divine intervention in the hour of need, described God as a God of mercy who can rescue people from any situation.
Because this God has shown that he's the God for the victory we got from the lower court to the Supreme Court. We give Almighty God the glory.
If not for God, what would we be saying? And I think that's the best translation for what is happening here today. And I think the most important thing is that when God shows mercy, it's very important that we as a people come back and show gratitude. And that's what Mr. Governor has done today.
You're watching the news on Galaxy TV. Let's switch gears for a moment and join our international decks for more stories. Stay with us.
Welcome to news from the international scene. The Taliban will not agree to an extension of the evacuation mission from Afghanistan. A spokesman for the group told newsmen the move would mean extending occupation, and that is a red line. Su'ail Shaheen, a member of the Taliban delegation in Doha, the capital of Qatar, said on Monday. U.S. President Joe Biden said on Sunday that the odd and painful airlift of Americans and tens of thousands of others from Afghanistan capital is accelerating, but he would not rule out extending it beyond the August 31st deadline set before the Taliban swift takeover. The airport has been the scene of chaos since the Taliban seized the Afghan capital on August 15, and U.S. and international forces tried to evacuate citizens and vulnerable Afghans. A NATO official has said that at least 20 people have died in and around the airport in the past week. An Afghan security guard has been killed in a firefight between unknown gunmen and Afghan forces at the north gate of Kabul airport. The German military said 1,000 thronged the airport seeking to flee Taliban rule. However, dozens of U.S. military transport jets were expected to land at Kabul's international airport on Monday, as about 20,000 people remained at the facility awaiting evacuation.
The international desk does it for us, but for more updates and latest news, visit our website at www.galaxytvonline.com or subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/GalaxyTV Nigeria. You can follow or interact with us on our Facebook page at facebook.com/GalaxyTV. Don't forget to follow and tag us in our Instagram page at Official Galaxy TV. If you have breaking news around you, you can avail our eyewitness feature by WhatsApp. Simply share a story by sending short clips or videos of the news on 0818 666 669. Our social media platforms are user-friendly and can always accommodate your live update and comment. And that's your Galaxy TV news at this time. On behalf of the production team and everyone here, thank you so much for your company. We urge you to please keep safe. I am Kelly Egiga. Our newsroom returns at 9 p.m. with our primetime news. Good evening.
To feel the quality, the control, the variety. To feel Africa, it's time to go premium free. With any free-to-air decoder or satellite receiver, the correct settings, or go to our website to learn how. And you are good to go. 25 channels, everything from comedy, lifestyle, reality, sport, kids, and blockbusters. With access to 200 more. Free forever. No cost, no subscription, 100% free. Take the next step. Tune in and just watch. It's that easy. Start watching premium free today. Why pay? Just watch. Because Premium Free brings you an amazing bouquet of channels completely free doesn't mean we can't up our game. How? Well, we won't know unless you tell us. Help Premium Free be even better and stand a chance to win airtime prizes by going to our Facebook page and completing our audience feedback survey. Tell us what you really, really like.
I think it's really cool.
Or what you don't like so much.
I'm so disappointed.
Tell us what you would like to see or what you want more of, so that we can be the Premium Free you want us to be.
Thanks a lot, brother. I appreciate that.
Premium Free. Because the best things in life are free.
As I dey come like this, one man just hit me from back. With annoyance, while they rush. Say I don't late. I just come down from my car. I think I one useless downfall person. As I come down, I just see one Range Rover Sport, black, tinted, head to toe, everywhere, tinted. Now stand, wait, guess who come out? The former governor of Lagos State, Mr. Akinwumi Ambode, now come down by himself. He said, my son, I am sorry. At that point, I know even nothing concerned me with the man. I just begin to thank God. Just begin to sing, you are God from beginning to the end. There's no want me to share my testimony with me, have you? Baba, as I come down like this, as I sing finish, the man just look me. Just say, you know what? I'm just giving you a check. He just writes check of 5 million naira. Put on for envelope. I continue the song. There's no need for argument. You are God all by yourself. Ladies and gentlemen, as I collect the check from the man, make I enter my motor, they go house. I just wake up to realize, say, now my landlady, they show me our NEPA bill.
Do you like to enjoy good humor and real cracking jokes from the best and funniest upcoming Nigerian stand-up comedians? Why don't you get entertained, smile, and laugh till you forget your stressful day at work?
My brother, the day before yesterday for June, like when people they shout fire, fire, fire. When we reach na fire service office, they catch fire. Who want offer? Only an Igbo man go wipe Igbo girl, tongue, you know go pay.